Afternoon baseball now on a fine Sunday from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals. The Palehose look for their 7th straight victory next. Ben Lively, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very...
Now at the plate, Jorge Soler, and he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. Line drive to left. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out, number 1. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's been a catalyst for this team in the last 10 games and in so many different ways. But looking at the one number I'm looking at, a .450 on base percentage, when you have that and you have the type of abilities that he has, you're awfully dangerous.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. Swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Runner goes for second. Strike taken to throw.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And in fact, there will be no throw as he loses. Stepping in, Mad Dog Pruitt. First shot for him here as he comes in, currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line to the right side. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
You don't think being a starting pitcher in this league will test your resolve? He's already given up more runs in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last start. That's the kind of roller coaster ride that will make you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
So stepping in, Chris Shaw. And a great chance here for Kansas City to add on in just the first inning. The 3-1 pitch. And this one misses for ball 4, and now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Standing in, Jared Quintana. He went deep in the contest last night. Castellanos at third, Pruitt on second, Shaw at first with no outs. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher. Giolito has found success in his career at limiting base hits. He usually turns in outings where his hits per 9 numbers are really respectable, and obviously that goes a long way as a starting pitcher.
Matty V, there's a couple of things that really hurt you when you're a starting pitcher. Walks and giving up many base hits per 9 innings. This guy keeps the ball in play, doesn't give up a lot of hits, doesn't walk very many batters, and when you do that, it's a good recipe for success, and it's worked for him so far in his career.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And the runner from second is in to score. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Now at the plate, Yomer Sanchez. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Drilled to first. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Relay! 3-3.
And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
You don't see that too much in today.
Digging in to try it again. Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe one.
And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken. Striding in, Jorge Soler, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys.
Now batting, Yasmani Grandal. He drew a walk his first time up.
Yasmani
To the left side. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. So a runner on second with 1 down now, and that'll bring up Jorge Soler to hit next.
Jorge Soler.
The 3-1. Line drive, base hit into the left center. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Mad Dog Pruitt. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Mad Dog Pruitt. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Vasquez waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Tim Anderson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Anderson.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Scooped up to second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first. Into the box now, Yolmer Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 2-1 home. On a line to shortstop. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mad Dog Pruitt. He's 1 for 4 for the game. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. So they're going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So to the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Owings. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on out, let him run, get you a ribby.
And he set down 1 away.
In hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
6-0, the final shutout score today. The Kansas City Royals put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Anthony Banda wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Lucas Giolito was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Alfonso Gonzalez hammers down the 5-out save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
A manager challenges his hitters to step up their game.
Now from the home of the Twins since 2010, Target Field in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Tonight, a matchup of teams at Gabriel Moya, the Venezuelan left-hander, will be the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to...
So striding forward now, Mad Dog Pruitt, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, no excuses anymore. April, May go by, you kind of cut your teeth, try and find clubhouse chemistry, execute on the field. We're in June now. This is a good harbinger of what's to come.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Stepping in, Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
In his career, Pruitt is hitting over 400. Doesn't matter if you're talking about a series of games or a whole career. That's an impressive figure.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Frazier.
On left side. And into left field for a one-out hit. So a one-out base hit has him aboard here in the third, and that's it. Digging in, Mad Dog Pruitt. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hard hit ball to short. And there's one down now. Up next for Minnesota, Travis Jankowski. He flew out in his last at-bat. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1-1-1.
Up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm a bit surprised to see the bullpen inactive right now.
Yeah, I'm with you, Matt. Even though he's pitching okay, you think you have to look at what he's giving you.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-3 ball game.
Yeah, and with 2 outs here, this might be the last batter he faces. I bet the pitching coach is just telling him to rear back and let it rip. Don't hold anything back. Get the out, and your work is done here.
High in the air out to center field. Reyes is right there. 1 pitch, 1 away. So striding in, Jorge Polanco, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Runner breaks for third. In there, now the throw. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
And to me, they just can't let guys get
into the box now. Mad Dog Pruitt will swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Fouled off. Candelario leads off first with 1 away. Hit in the air out to center field. Reyes has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of a home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
7-4 is the final score. MLB The Show's coverage of Wednesday Night Baseball finds us at Target. Fernando Romero is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you can't always judge him.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mad Dog Pruitt. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
Boy, and also right up among the leaders in home runs and RBIs. This guy's having an epic season, and he has an outside shot to win the Triple Crown.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, no excuses anymore. April, May go by, you kind of cut your teeth, try and find clubhouse chemistry, execute on the field. We're in June now. This is a good harbinger of what's to come, and this team's playing well. Expect them to be in the race for a while. Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So next to the plate for the Royals, Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Chris Shaw the next to take a turn at the plate.
Number 26.
Runners on the move for second, and he'll step off. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that.
We're just about set to go here as the Twins come to bat in the third inning, and this is an offense that's really been productive this year. Entering the day, they're among the best teams in the league in avoiding the strikeout. I asked one coach about that earlier, and he said it's not something they harp on too much with the players, but they do have a lineup full of guys who want to compete on every pitch and who have great bat-to-ball skills. He added, not every team is so lucky to have that kind of mix.
In now, Mad Dog Pruitt. He singled his last time up.
Mad Dog Pruitt.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to left, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has
into the box, Eddie Rosario. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Ready with the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Pruitt gloves it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 0-2 home. Another one sent foul. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Now batting, number 26.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. So some real problems out there that time, as it'll wind up in E7.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Jared Quintana. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
The 2-2. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Reyes ranging back. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 3-run blast to left center as they pull even. It's 6-6 now.
Boy, talk about how an inning can get away from you, right? 3-run homer already in this inning. They've yet to give up an out, and this could turn out to be one of those.
Digging in now, Mad Dog Pruitt. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Here's the pitch. Back up the middle. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Now batting, number 26.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
This is hit hard to the right side. Foul.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There comes with this kind of play.
And he'll dive back in safely. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to win it here in the bottom half. 1 left for Kansas City. Now at the plate, Jonathan Scope. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 1-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. Back to first. It's a double play. And we've got more baseball coming our way as the inning is over. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Mad Dog Pruitt. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Reyes over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Stepping into the box, Mad Dog Pruitt, 3 for 6 in the ballgame to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Smoke toward the hole. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in two places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Quintana.
There's ball 4.
Take the base.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Settling in now, Rob Mock.
Now batting, the first baseman, Rob Mock.
Candelario on third, Pruitt at second, Quintana at first, 2 out in the inning. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start moving.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Royals settle for just the 1. And now this crowd finds their club behind.
Well, it took about a game and a half to seal this deal, but they took the lead in the top of the 14th and hung on for the road win in the bottom of the 14th. That's a real team builder right there.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score. First opened back in 2010. We're on the air from Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Today, a matchup of division rivals at opposite ends of the standings between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. Two of the best bats in the business go at it.
What's the play ball? Out! 3! Out! Out! 3!
So digging in now, Mad Dog Pruitt comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
Mad Dog.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
The 0-2 once more. Hard hit ball to second. Scope has it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively.
Now in the box, Adam Frazier. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. The 1-2. Ground out to short. And that is through into left field, a base hit. So he finds the hole into left to pick up his second. Stepping into the box, Mad Dog Pruitt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Here's a pop-up now. Sano is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Mad Dog Pruitt, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side the plate of this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
2-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. To the bottom of the 6th we go. Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one.
Sano.
1-1-1.
Infield into the shift. And that will conclude matters here in the. Ready once again, Mad Dog Pruitt. He singled his last time up.
Mad Dog Pruitt.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Castellanos aboard here at first with nobody out. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes, 1 away.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
6-3, the final score today. Minnesota rack up a division-leading 40th victory of the season. Jameson tie-on.
player receives an update from his representative.
Friday night baseball from the K. Colby Allard will be the starter for the Royals in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny? Ready now, Mad Dog Pruitt. First shot for him here as he comes in, currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, guys, I'm interested to take a look at this team.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 33 on the year. And the Royals are on the board first. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Mad Dog Pruitt, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Yeah, in his last at bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run. So it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs. Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he...
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Pruitt moving to his right, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next for the Tigers, Harold Castro, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Around. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and that brings up the former first-rounder Christian Arroyo. The 2-2. Put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got it. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded.
The batter, the shortstop.
Digging in, Mad Dog Pruitt. He got called out on strikes his last time through. A quick glove at third, and there were 2 gone. So coming to the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Behind 0-2 now. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. go down 1-2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Angel Vielma. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-2. Right side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice is melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
On the ground to short. Could this be 2? Reined in. To second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. The lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he was a big factor in this one, guys. He swung himself into a 3-hit ball game, so he was seeing the ball really well and put some good swings on it, too.
Now from the longtime home of the Royals, day baseball from Kauffman Stadium in Ben Lively, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the striding into the box. Mad Dog Pruitt comes in today, leading the American League in batting for the season.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
Time for a look at the Tigers.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Fred Roberts. He flew out in his last at-bat. And there he goes towards second. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would like.
Digging in now for Kansas City. Mad Dog Pruitt. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Mendoza racing back at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo shot here to left center field. 34 home runs now on the year. And with it, the Royals are now to the plate. Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It really doesn't matter which side of the plate that this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right. And I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone. Solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and it's given the Royals a 3-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't.
Coming to the plate now, Mad Dog Pruitt, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Here comes the first pitch. A big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Into center field, line drive base hit. Bottom of the 7th inning. He'll go at least one plate appearance deeper after the 2-out hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Now batting, number 26.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes.
They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now 7-1. Coming to the plate now, Mad Dog Pruitt. He singled his last time up.
Mad Dog Pruitt.
Trying to hang a zero. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. 0-1. Here it comes. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Baez giving chase. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Wind up.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
7-2, the final score this afternoon. The Royals used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Ben Lively earns win number 4 on the season. Russell Harmon pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does. Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Kansas City Royals and the St. Louis Cardinals. Who's going to win this showdown between these two? Find out next. Carlos Martinez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits.
Standing in, Mad Dog Pruitt. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And I'm locking in today on outfielder Harrison Bader, one of the elite defenders in the game, burst on the scene in 2018, and he can go get them with the best of them. Elite defender, people. Lock in on him. Top of the order hitter as well.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Tyler O'Neill, and their runners at the corners now.
Tyler O'Neill.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. A tag for one. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play. Ready for another chance. Mad Dog Pruitt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Drilled down the line.
Go hard,
and
go
this
hard,
is
go
past
hard.
him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as you can see there, he's currently leading the Royals in that category. Chris Shaw, the next to take a turn at the plate. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's 0 for 4. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits. So his command has been pretty solid so far.
Now
at the plate, Jared Quintana. Jared. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And this is ball 4 as it's off the catcher's glove.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate
the
you.
first baseman.
Striding in once again, Rob Mock, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit in the air to center field. Bader is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks. So it's back to the top of the order now. And moving into bat next will be the speedy Andrew Toles. Grounder left side. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. In order go the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead.
The shortstop, Mad Dog.
Digging in the switch hitter, Mad Dog Pruitt. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 0-1 the count. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
The batter, number 26.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
And that misses, ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now Jared Quintana. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. Pruitt rounds third and is digging for the plate. He'll score easily, as it's now a 1-run ball game. Stepping up now, Rob Mock. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Mock.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Shaw over at second. Quintana is over at first with 1 away. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that 1 hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1 and 2. And it's an even count of 2 and 2 to JT Riddle. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Royals settle for. Digging in and looking for more. Mad Dog Pruitt due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and into bat next it'll be Brandon Drury. Comes set, and the 0-1. On the ground to first. Can this be 2? To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Digging in, Mad Dog Pruitt, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Now batting.
At the plate, Chris Shaw. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
KC down to their final strike in this one. Struck him out. So a great job of working out a certain danger as he strands the possible tying and winning runs on base, and the ball game is over.
Wow, that 9th inning was unbelievable. They load the bases with the tying run at third and the go-ahead run on second, but they can't find a way to bring him home. So close, but yet so far.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Now at the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Pruitt.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, yesterday's affair was a 1-run game. Quick turnaround, back on the field for a day game today, trying to get out of here with a 2-game sweep.
You know, it's always difficult to try to sweep a team, even though it's a 2-game set. When you have a quick turnaround like this one, D-Row, you're really depending on your starting pitcher to get out of the gate and pitch well and throw up some score.
So stepping in, Mad Dog Pruitt. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Pruitt.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That's lifted the other way out to left. O'Neill waits on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Joe Panik looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Joe.
So 1-1. Drilled right back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
The 2-2. 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there.
Stepping in, Mad Dog Pruitt. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Here's the 0-2. Hit out towards second. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. John Brebbia comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Now at the plate, Mad Dog Pruitt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into the corner and slicing foul. Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a ball line hard towards short. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. St. Louis rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error.